Hi everyone, I am going to explain how to conduct the online exam using a Google form. To conduct the test through the online, you need an email ID. So the questioner should have an email ID, but it is not necessary for the students. Yeah. So once you log into your email, you just select this Google app. They choose your drive options because whatever forms, whatever questions you create, everything will be stored in the drive only. Under the drive, click this drop down and choose more option and choose Google form. So now the Google form is displayed. Here you have to design your question. First you can name your form also, either year or year. So here, since I am going to create a question based on a computer, I am giving a title as computer. Computer chapter 1. Then here, to create a quiz, multiple choice questions, and if you want the students to get the results immediately, we have to make some changes in the settings. Go to the setting option. Here we have a 3 tabs: general, presentation and quizzes. In the general, the first one is collect the email address. If you want an email address, you can select this one, that is response recipients. If you don't want, you can make it as a disable. Then requires sign in, limit to 1 response. It tells that the students can able to attend the test at one time only. That is the form which you have sent, that can be able to attend by one time. Once they press a submit button, they will get a score. They cannot able to attend the exam again. Then edit after submit. Edit after submit, if you give this option, so what will happen, after clicking the submit also, they will get a chance to make a changes in the answer. Then summary charts and text responses based on their performance. Then make this limit to 1 response as a compulsory, otherwise the students may attend the test more than once. Then choose this presentation. Here the third one, show link to submit another response, is disabled because we have chosen the limit to 1 response. If I remove this, this will be able. Why it is enabled here? Show link to submit another response in the sense, the same student after submitting the form, he has a one more chance to attend the same form. So any number of times he can able to write the answers, again he can submit, again he'll get a form, then he'll write the answers and again he'll submit. So this will happen when this is enabled here. Better in general choose limit to 1 response option, and this will be disabled here. So the students will get a one chance to attend the test. Show progress bar. This shows the progress of the students. So how far they have completed, how many yet they are supposed to complete it. Shuffle question order, it's just shuffling the questions. Then quiz. This is important here. Make this option as enabled one. Then we have 2 options here, immediately after each submission, later after manual review. When you select this option, what will happen? When the students attend all the answers, when they click submit button, immediately they will get a score. When you choose later option, in the sense, once they submit their form, when the questioner reviewed everything, then only they will receive a scores. This is the difference between these two. So we'll choose the option immediately after each submission. Then the respondent can see these are the things. Missed questions, so whatever questions they missed out, they will be able to notify. Then which are the answers are correct and what is the mark, what is the score they have secured for each answer also they could able to see. So these are the changes you must do before you creating a question. Then click save button. Now see here the email addresses, if I made it as a mandatory, that email address is given. So collect email addresses. So in this case, if I selected this collect email addresses, So the one who responds, they should type their email address here. This is, if I remove that option, that will not be displayed here. Yeah. Now we can start to create a question. First question, how to save a document. How to save a document. So this is a question I have typed. There are different ways to answer for this question. See, on the right hand side you could see the multiple choice option over here. When I click this option, you have a different patterns of giving answers. The first one is short answer. So if you want to make students to write as a short answer, you can choose this option. If it is a longer one, you can choose paragraph. Or if it is a multiple choice, you can choose multiple choice thing. Then if it is a checkbox, when I choose a multiple choice, what will happen? They will get many options. Out of that, they are able to choose only one option here, one answer. When I choose checkbox, they will get many options. Out of that, they are able to choose any number of options here. That is checkbox. Sometimes one question may have two answers. In such cases, you can use here checkbox options. Then drop down. So here also you can create a drop down. From that they can choose only one option. Then file upload is nothing but this option enables the students to upload their file. Sometimes they are not interested to type a question, or some questions need some file updation. In such cases you can use here file upload options. So here allow only specific file types. Here when you select this option, you have a different types of files. Either you're expecting a file in a document or spreadsheet or PDF or video or audio, image, drawing or presentation. Whatever formats you would like the students to answer, that you can select it here. So sometimes you need students to answer through the audio. In such cases you can choose audio format also. Then you can specify how many files you are supposed to submit, and you can specify the size of your file also. Then multiple choice grid, this is used to create like a match the following like that. Similarly the checkbox options, the difference between this multiple choice and checkbox, when you get the circle, out of many options you can choose only one options. When you get a square box, out of many options you can choose any number of options. That is a difference over there. Then you can display the date, time and everything, date format also. Now I am going to choose multiple choice option here. Here I am going to enter. So you can create any number of options. So once I have typed, see here, for each question we are getting image option and remove option. The image option is nothing but, so your answer not only in a text, you can also insert an image as an options also. So any type of images, when I click that image you will get this window. Here we have an upload, camera, URL, photos. So these are the locations from where you can able to download images. You can choose any options, and you can when it is upload you can browse. If it is a camera you can take a photos and upload it also, and if it is URL you can specify the particular location to select. Then photos, it displays from your folders. When I select remove, what will happen? The particular option will be removed. Can you see that? That is removed. Again if you want to add, you can add it. Then once you have completed, we have to set an answer. Select this answer key. So here, how to save a document, the answer is Ctrl+S. So the questioner should set the answer. So this is a correct answer. Out of 3, this is a correct answer. You can give a points to that. So I am allotting the mark 1. So 1 is a mark. Then we have one more options, add answer feedback. When I select this, we have 2 tabs over here, incorrect answer and correct answer. In incorrect answer, you can give a feedback why this answer is incorrect, what is the reason. In the correct answer, you can give applause to them. So you can give some appreciation thing also. Then you can click save. Then once the first question is over, then you can click done. Okay. Now again, so I have created only one question now. If I want to create another question, at the right hand side we have a menu over here. So the first option is add question. Click that add question. So again we will get here second box. Here you can create here another question here. So here again I am choosing it as a multiple choice and I am going to type an option here. Then to set an answer key, click answer key and print a document. This is a shortcut key, and if you want to give a answer feedback, you can give and give it. So here we have 3 buttons at the bottom. The first one is duplicate. Duplicate is nothing but it creates another copy of the current question. When I click this duplicate, again the same question will be created here. Can you see that? How to create a printed document, and the same thing is repeated here. If you want to remove this entire question, you can click delete. And this required is, when I make this required as enable, it is compulsory the student should attend this answer. Without attending this answer, they are not able to move to the submit option. So similarly, if you want to make changes here also, you can give. That's your wish. So if you disable this also, no problem. But without answering the particular thing, they are not able to move to the next section also. They should attend the answers, attend all the answers, and then only they can able to move to the next session as well as the submit option. Then again, if you want to create a question, you can add button, and one more option I'll explain here. Add. The next one is import question. Add, you know that the import question is nothing but importing questions from the existing file, or you can import any files here. From that you can take a question also. When I click this, you could see, so whatever forms are created already, that will be displayed here. From that you can take a questions also. For example, I am selecting this option, give select. So what will happen? The entire thing is displayed here. When whatever questions are available in that particular form is displayed here. When I select all, when I press select all, what will happen? The entire question will be imported here. So I don't want to select all the questions. I want to select only the particular question to be imported. So in such cases, choose the particular question and select import question. See, can you see that question is imported here? The question is imported here. In here, see, already it is defined. So they defined it as a short answers, and the answer also set here. So computer is an electronic device which is used to do calculation. So if you want to see the answer key, you can see that. So here, if you want to delete and if you want to give another set of answers also, you can give. Mark all other answers incorrect. If it is this enable means, it will check if the exact answer is given, the answer will be marked as a correct, else it will be marked as a incorrect, and the mark is given here also. If you want to make any changes here, even if you want to make changes in the mark also, you can do it and click done. The next one is add title and description. For each question, if you'd like to add some title means you can click that one and you can type a title over here. The image. The image is nothing but not only the text can be a question. So usually we know that we can add images as an option. Similarly, we can add images as a question also. So from that image, the student should able to find some answers. Okay, so like that you can make it. You can create, you can insert an image as a question, and from that you can make a students to answer. Similarly, video also. You can insert any videos and you can make them to answer from that. The next one is add a section. Okay, section. So usually we used to have no section A, section B like that. If you want to create like this, you can choose section. So here in the section, I'm just choosing here any part 2. In part 2, I'm going to create a question. So click add button. So question will be added here. Here I'm going to create match the following. So here for the match the following, by default it has come multiple choice grid. So here you can create row as well as a column. CT oral plus C. B. So rows I have created, I am going to create a column here. Actually control plus V is for paste, C is for copy, and X is for cut. So I have created here. To set an answer key, select this answer key, and here you can choose what is the correct answer for control C, copy, and you can give a mark. For X, correct answer is cut and give a points, and V is for paste and give a points and click done. So like this you can create any number of questions, any number of sections also. Once you have created, we have 3 things at the top, that is customize your theme. So you can customize your theme, applying a background colors like that. You can change that. Then this is for preview. It preview shows how many answers you have created. Everything is displayed. The section 2 also here display. Don't click submit over here because you are not attending, you are just viewing this. Then close this. Then setting we have already done. Now shall we send this? Send. Click send. So the sending is, there are 2 options to send your form. The first option is through your email address. If you know the email address, you can type the email address and you can click send. Else, so probably the students will not have an email address in such cases, but you will have their mobile numbers. So what we can do is select this, click shorten URL. So your URL link will be in a small form, the smallest form. Okay, so now you can copy this and you can paste it in the WhatsApp group. So once they receive this message, when they click this link, the form will be open. So automatically they can able to do that. Okay, so I'm just copy this. Press Ctrl C to copy. Okay, so here once you send that link, the students are able to make a click on that link and they will get a form like this. So now they are ready to attend the test. How to save a document? They will choose the answer like Then once they finished all the answers, they will click submit. So immediately they could able to see the result. By clicking this view score, they will see that what is the correct answers they have done, what is the incorrect answer. So here the entire answer is this one, but they have typed a computer is an electronic device, so it is given wrong. So that's similarly, so whatever answers are correct, for that they will get an answer mark, then for others they will get 0. So the entire score is displayed here. Out of 7 it got a points 3. Okay, so immediately once they have responded, when the students have started to responded, so in your drive you will get the response over here. So when I click this response, you could able to see so how far they have completed, how many students are responded for your question, and how many attended the test. Everything you are able to see that. The summary part, you could see how much points they have scored and what are the correct answers and everything. And the question wise also you can see that what are the questions you have given, for that what are the answers they have given, how much score they have secured, everything you could see that. So if you more number of students attended the test, so that will be given here. So one by one you can choose it and you can check the performance also. So I hope now you could understand how to create your online exam through the Google form. It is very easy to create. If you have any doubt, you can contact me or you can make a query here. If you like this video, please subscribe it. Thank you.